Good afternoon. Welcome back to Claudia's kitchen. Claudia's cuisine. I'm cooking here braised short ribs. I have 2 packets of short ribs. I have some celery. I cooking some over roasted potato, these little potatoes to the short ribs, braised short ribs. I'm gonna add carrots, baby bella mushroom, onion, scallion. This is optional. You don't have to have this. This is the main ingredients. But I add 2 purple onion, 1 whole garlic, 1 large onion, and I add in this to it. I season 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of onion powder, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 1 teaspoon of thyme, 1 bouillon cube, and 1 tablespoon of complete seasoning. And I have here the Cabernet Sauvignon wine. Is a dry wine. I'm gonna add 2 8-ounce cup of wine and 4 cups. So I make chicken stock from scratch, but you could make beef broth or whatever. So I have 2 and 4, and I'm gonna cook this here for approximately 2 hours. So I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna wash the short ribs. Sorry, I like the fat, so trim off this excess fat here. As you can see, the fat is good. It adds certain vitamins and flavor to the meat, so you don't cut it all off, but you just trim it a little, keep a little fat. Okay, so I'm gonna trim this and then I'll come back and show you the next process. So I'm here washing the short rib. This is 1/3 cup of vinegar I have measured here. Half a lime. Wash it. And I'm gonna pat dry it. I'm gonna add my 2 teaspoons of paprika. Just adding the thyme. smoked paprika. So the paprika and the wine is gonna give it the nice fragrance and color. 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm gonna mix these up. And season the short ribs. Like season them one at a time so the seasoning get evenly distributed around them on them. You could do like this if you want, but then you gotta shake it off. Dust off the excess. I'm gonna save this, so my next step I'm gonna show you what I'll be doing. I'm gonna wash my potatoes. Put in a little vinegar in the water. Gotta rinse that carrots. Where's my knife? Plant these back in the garden. finished chopping up the mushroom, I'm gonna chop up the scallion. Purple onion, slice them up. Chopping these up. You don't want them diced, you just want them chopped, because this cooking with the short ribs in the wine for like 1 hour, not the 2 hours, because it can be mushy. You could cut this carrot anyhow you want. If you want it diced, you want it sliced, you want it rough chopped like this, you do it. It don't matter. Sometimes you could cut it like this if you want more decorative thing, or you could dice it up. So this is the carrot. The potato already washed, so this don't need to be peeled. Cut this lengthwise, or you could cut it crossway. Cut it in half. carbohydrates instead of cooking rice. My grandchildren like it with rice. I love the rice too. So I'm gonna cook 1 cup of rice because I like the potato and the carrots and the mushroom gravy on some nice white rice. Okay, so this is the potato. Sometimes you could do fingerling potato, you could do regular potato, whatever potato of your choice, or you can afford, because this is a couple penny more you pay. Okay, I'll leave this, leave the complete. I'll leave this here. I'll clear the cover top. This is the measuring cup of wine and a little black pepper ending up. So you leave those over there. We'll chop the garlic. Smash and chop it, and I'm going to chop the celery. Okay, I'm done. Leave this on the board for now. You don't have to chop the garlic, you just rough. You put the garlic whole. Put 1 whole garlic. By the time this cooked, it would melt away. You won't see it a whole lot in the pot because it's crushed. It crush up. I'll put the garlic next to the onion. These two go in the same time. You don't have to fry up the onion. You don't have to cook the onion. Just add the onion, the celery to the pot. Welcome back to Claudia's Cuisine. I'm going to pour approximately 2 tablespoons of olive oil in the bottom of the pot. Get ready to braise the short ribs. So you see the oil is hot. I'm gonna put these in. You don't want to put all so you don't crowd the pot. You give it space so they could blend. Kill it so it's heat fast. I'm going to turn it down to medium. When you braise, just to keep the flavor in the meat. And you get some of the excess fat out. Okay, as you could see, the meat is finished braising. I'm going to pour out the excess oil. And you don't throw away this. The French people said that's good at the bottom, so I'm going to add add all of these here to the pot, but I'm not frying it up. I'm just adding it into the pot. Add all the onions. And then you add the meat and then you pour the water. So you see the meat here. Okay, I have here 4 cups of water. I'm going to add here. Turn it down to medium and have this cook. It's medium there. Have that cook there for 1 hour. And then I'll show you. Let the meat and the onions and this is the seasoning that left over from the beef. So I'm going to add that there to the pot. And let it be happy. They cook down together. And the whole garlic, clove and everything here. Okay, this meat has been cooking here for 1 hour. I'm gonna pour it into the carrot over here. This is the pan with the carrot at the bottom, the mushroom and the scallion. So I'm gonna pour the meat, put the meat here now. Right at the bottom of the pan. And this is gonna go in the oven. I preheat the oven. This is gonna go in a 350 oven for 30 minutes and 325 for another 30 minutes. So onto this, I have my wine. I'm gonna pour this 2 cups of wine over there. And pour all this nice. You see the onion and everything boiled down here. I'm gonna pour this there. So I cook it for 1 hour, braised, and cook for 1 hour on the skillet with the 4 cups of water. The beef stock, water, and this is it here. And the onion, all this. So it's 225 now. It registered in there. When it's 350, I'll put in the oven. Then I'll get my potatoes and my rice. In the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna assemble the potato and the rice. Okay, my stove registered 350, so I'm going to put this here into the oven there. See? Welcome back to Claudia's Cuisine. This is my braised short ribs with carrots and mushroom, and you see the tender and nice, they're falling off the bone. And this is some herb roasted potato and I have a little white rice. It normally comes with a potato and the short ribs. But you know, Guyanese like rice, so I like rice with the short ribs and minus the potato. So I'm going to plate up and I'll be right back. Welcome back to Claudia's Cuisine. This is the finished product. Wine braised short ribs with carrots and mushroom, white rice, and seasoned oven roasted potato. Bon appetit. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to Claudia's Cuisine.